Send me a few pictures, and most sections seemed to be filled. It wasn't a sellout, but there was supposedly over 19,000 people in attendance. Of course, it's easier to draw a decent crowd when tickets are selling for $3 hours before the game.
Angel Reese tickets just dropped to $2. Yep, cheaper than a gas station hot dog. And fans are starting to wonder, do they come with a refund too? After a performance so baffling it had referees double-checking their glasses, the arena looked emptier than your ex's promises.
So what went wrong?
Why is the internet roasting her like it's Thanksgiving dinner? Stick around, because this story's juicier than a TMZ meltdown and funnier than her shooting percentage last night. Let's dive in.
WNBA, they're having troubles with tickets now because I think Caitlin Clark is out for what? How many weeks is she out? She's ruled out for the June 7th game. That's when she was supposed to meet up with Angel Reese again. And Chicago Sky, and there's a massive drop in ticket sales. This is after the take foul that she had on Reese and ended with a shove, and she got a flagrant foul, and they gave Reese and the other chick a foul. And I don't know, I guess she has a left quad strain, and she's gonna miss
at least 4 games, is what they're saying.
Yeah.
$3. That's all it takes to see a professional basketball game. You can't even get a sad vending machine sandwich for that. But somehow, it's enough to watch Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky in a full-sized NBA arena. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad deal. Technically, it's cheaper than most high school JV games. But if someone gave me $3 and said, Sky tickets or a gas station hot dog, I'd already be halfway through that greasy mystery meat before they could say rebound percentage.
Or Angel Reese and selling tickets and people watching her play is a lie. It's been proven time and time again, and it's been once again proven in a very embarrassing fashion for Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky, as Indiana travels to Chicago tonight at 8 o'clock start to take on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky, and they're playing without Caitlin Clark. Apparently now Stephanie White will not be at the game. I'm not even doing a video on that. I see a whole bunch of stuff being on that. I couldn't.
And here's the twist. There were 19,000 fans in the arena.
Nope, not a typo.
Sounds like a slam dunk for the WNBA, right? A massive win for women's basketball. But here's the catch. They weren't there for the Sky.
That crowd?
They came to see the other team, the Indiana Fever. You know, the one with Caitlin Every Camera Is On Me Clark, who's basically carrying the entire WNBA marketing budget on her back like it's a designer fanny pack.
The tickets to get into this building have completely plummeted. It's hitting levels of Miami Marlins baseball games. And for those of you who don't know, I could get a ticket for a Miami Marlins baseball game to sit row 3 for $5. That's how bad it is for Miami Marlins.
Let's put this in perspective. I can get a ticket to a Miami Marlins game, row 3, for $5. That's how rough things are for baseball in Miami. So sure, 19,000 people showed up to this game, but let's not pretend that was some massive outpouring of Chicago Sky support. That was the Caitlin Clark caravan on a Midwestern pilgrimage. And even with her in town, Chicago still had to slash ticket prices to blockbuster-era levels just to fill seats. Imagine throwing a party at your own house, and everyone only shows up to hang with your cooler neighbor. And worse, you still had to bribe them to come.
I'm really dead serious when I say this. I'm beating a lot of them, but I'm burying Angel Reese one-on-one. And I'm a big WNBA fan.
She's just big. She's not even good.
She's listed at 6'3". That means she's 6'1". I'm forcing her left, forcing her right. I don't know if she even knows what hand she is.
Shooting efficiency list. Unfortunately for Angel Reese, she's dead ass last. And I'm not kidding you. In this list,
Sky tickets are down to $3.
That's not just embarrassing, it's historic. Someone should put this in a museum so future generations understand just how bad it got. Honestly, at this point, the team might as well throw in a free tucker with every seat just to make the deal more appealing. And it gets worse. You could take your entire family of 5 to a game for $15 and still have enough left over to grab nachos and question your life choices.
But the real headline here?
Angel Reese. We've all heard the hype, the swagger, the Bayou Barbie brand, the $1 million nil deals, the TikTok dances. But when does any of that actually start showing up on the court? Because right now, that part's looking blurry at best. And this isn't shade, it's a full-on solar eclipse. Half the time, Angel Reese looks like she doesn't even want to be out there. She's jogging around like cardio was optional, and her body language says, "Is this over yet?" Way more than it says member mentality. And the second anyone points out her struggles, her fans act like she's some delicate Fabergé instead of a pro athlete. Try critiquing her game, and you'll get swarmed by Instagram defenders armed with astrology signs instead of actual arguments.